Wrong one.
What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation.
We comment scared me.
What
That
was that
intro,
first intro?
that,
We must
that
see that
thing
one now.
scared.
It made me
That
jump.
scared me.
It was horror. That's why I said the scare comment. If you want
my
to see it,
goodness.
I can show it real quick since he hasn't
Oh
seen
my
it.
goodness.
Do you approve Geek Drums?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm.
What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation.
Why would you make this atrocity?
It was for Halloween.
I would just sit here looking the whole time.
I
was
peed
a-
on myself a little bit.
It was a Halloween special intro.
Oh my gosh. That was funny.
And clickbait. Eric Reloaded is not guest starring right now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this must have been old.
And who is this flash freak that I'm hearing?
So how is everybody? Besides from
do you
being
guys
terrified.
like our? We finally have official name now, Party Nation. We are a spinoff of the After Party.
Yeah, it's we've rebranded. Side note, I think it's time for me to buy a new Wi-Fi router, but hey.
He gave me $50. I think it was Cash App.
Not bad.
No, just to be in the intro was crazy.
When I type in Darren's name into Twitter, it comes up as the Daredevil Twitter page comes up.
Coincidence? I don't know.
Is there
I'm
something you
totally
want to
not
share with
Daredevil.
the class?
Hi,
What's
Laura.
up,
No,
Laura?
Is that a
That's what
flex?
he didn't see.
By the way, I'm actually blind.
Oh wow.
Are you?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that Daredevil show.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like reborn. I wonder if they actually reborn him. Like they just like
Reborn him?
yeah, like
Would it be rebirth him?
yeah, took his original character from that TV show and then just like reborn them.
Is that a word?
I think so.
Man, it's gonna be crazy when the Defenders show up in this show.
Oh, I think that they would totally will.
Except Iron Fist. We
Yeah.
don't need him.
But yeah, welcome to the Party Nation, people.
Welcome to the Party Nation. We have officially rebranded from just the Geek Drums chat because, well, that was kind of bland. It worked. It worked for over a year. Wait, we're not at a year yet, are we? No, not yet. Almost.
Not
It worked
yet.
for almost a year. But we've
It started
rebranded
in like
because
October, right?
yeah, I think so.
October, yeah.
We are at like 32 episodes in, so we haven't made it to the halfway point yet.
Yeah, we're almost there, but we've rebranded.
And I am eating
today-
Queen Anne.
What is that?
Dark chocolate. It's cherry chocolate thingy.
I'm allergic to chocolate.
Are you really?
I can't.
Yep.
I couldn't tell. You are. You're literally.
How did we not know this yet?
If
Oh
I
my
ate,
gosh.
if I tried to eat chocolate, it I like break out like really nasty.
So when
My
you
parents learned
when
learned
you-
that the hard way when I was a kid. So me and my brother actually.
So when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, I'm allergic to myself.
I'm more caramel. So I mean,
Nah,
but
I
today
think I'm the chocolate brother up here. You know.
I'm kind of jealous of Three Dub's backgrounds, but
No, it looks pretty good.
as you see, I had to make a change on my main background poster. I just cover that up until
Until the
until
controversy dies
until May 8th.
Nah,
That's still my boy, and I'm rooting for him. But I don't
that
want
joke was hilarious. When Paige made that comment, you just got up and just covered it.
I wasn't really thinking about it until he said something. But yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about the Titans episode from last week. Dude, where's my Gar? Well, I wouldn't say potential continuation because it seems like it would be dumb if they didn't continue that, if they just ended it with Cyborg finding him. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the most anticipated episode of The Flash so far this season, possibly the saving grace. I hope. It seems like too little too late, but I'm still excited. Um, and we're going to talk about Superman and Lois. And I don't remember the synopsis for Gotham Knights or the promo for it.
Can't forget about the Power Ranger special. You know.
Oh, and the Power Ranger special. And before we do anything, Jensen Ackles just made a power move.
Yeah,
What
he
did
got
he
like a deal with was it Amazon or something like that?
Yep.
I forgot what it was. Yeah,
He moved
see that.
the first look deal that he has with Warner Brothers. He moved it. Him and his wife moved it to Amazon.
You know what? That's probably smart currently.
yeah.
Yeah. So you already know he's still going to be doing stuff at Soldier Boy with the boys. I was trying to see. I'm trying to find the article, but I think that involves me. I think my guy sent it to me on Facebook. I don't know. All I know is that that's a boss move, like for real, and it's making me wonder if the CW does cancel the Winchesters, will he just move it to Amazon and make it more, like amp it up, like make it more mature than it, already
it would do really
is.
well there too.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be really
Like,
funny if what they start like. I guess they already kind of cuss on the show, like, but more like there's going to be more f bombs.
No, I don't need that.
Yeah, like I'm not mad at him because this is telling me already possibly the Winchesters is not renewed.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely, I think.
It just seems weird that this news drops before, literally before the 25th.
Tomorrow is actually the 25th, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, tomorrow should be.
Tomorrow we know if Superman and Lois survives.
Maybe.
Oh God.
Maybe. I don't think that they're not dumb. Actually, I'll take that back. They might be dumb enough. They might be dumb enough to announce that on the same day that the show is airing, but I mean, I would hope not. So the article reads: Jensen Ackles and Danielle Ackles and their production company Chaos Machine are entering a first look TV deal at Amazon. Variety has learned exclusively. The Ackles and Chaos Machine were previously under a first look deal at Warner Brothers Television. It was reported in October 2022. Look at me, I'm accidentally scrolling. That they had extended the WB TV deal for another 2 years, but they now have exited that deal for Amazon. According to an individual with knowledge on the situation, the Ackles and WB TV parted ways on good terms. Any projects Chaos Machines had in development with their former studio home will remain in the works. I don't believe that. The WB TV deal was solely a producing deal, while the Amazon deal covers both acting and producing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he would. I don't believe that he would just, literally just jump companies like that, because he could have just did the acting thing and still produced some things at over there at Amazon. What y'all think?
Um,
I
what
think my
did
neighbors are cooking.
So is Amazon the where the boys are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of he probably found out that they won't cancel his stuff. So it's I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think separating from Nexstar would be wise because watching golf live and it's not going to watching sports, it's going to die. That's what Nexstar is doing. It's killing
Yeah.
its own,
Yeah.
I mean, I would bet that a bunch of creators that are currently at Warner Brothers are probably not very happy with what's going on. I know there's a lot of like potential lawsuits happening.
Right.
So
Well, let's say I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Let's just say Warner Brothers it isn't is happy because they always cancel stuff, but James Gunn isn't happy because he's the creative side. But yeah, James Gunn isn't happy, but Warner Brothers is.
yeah,
Yeah.
going back to like Winchester's though, I actually think the show would do very well there, just because like honestly, like CW has a lot of shows that I think could currently do really well if they
yeah.
just promoted stuff, right? Like that's the big
Yeah.
issue. Like Super and Lois, Winchester's Walkers, I think could be like huge hitting like shows. They just don't have the money to like push it out, and also just like the brand of like CW is very weak. So like a like Supernatural spinoff is like that franchise, that like fan base is massive, right? And it's very shocking to me that people just I think a lot of people just don't know it's like a thing. Like I don't think a lot of people know that it's actually out there. So I think if you have a company like Amazon, I think you could do some like really cool stuff there.
Yeah.
And it will probably last more than 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would actually, like when Amazon's 8 episode thing. That's kind of perfect. I'm not like it's not too short, it's not too long, but the episode, I can't deal with like 20-minute episodes. So I mean, I would be more lenient to like an hour, like an actual hour, where it's not commercials and all that. So I like their format with TV shows because they do like an actual hour of an episode.
It seems like they do it longer, honestly.
Yeah.
It feels longer.
For some shows, yeah.
I just started Reacher. and
character depth when you
Yeah.
when you watch um when you watch an episode because they have more of a emotional tie when scenes kind of like feel more fluent, natural, like them looking across the street. They're instead of like a jump cut of of them looking at something through the window, they actually have it's longer emotional scenes.
I think next to HBO, they put out some of the best TV on like Earth. Like I think they put out like
Oh, yeah.
just really good stuff. Yeah, he would be in like great hands there.
Like
He will be.
so hyped for Invincible season 2.
I
Yeah,
think
this-
next
Oh
This
my
fall.
gosh. I'm so hyped for that. Oh my gosh.
I just started Reacher, and it's like really, really good.
I was
I
thinking
think,
about watching that.
Reacher,
that.
you just started Reacher.
yes, the
I
first
never
episode
watched
today.
it. I never watched it.
It was really good.
Pull a Geek Jones.
I have
on
not.
whole,
I have not.
House of
I have
Dragons.
not. I have not watched it yet, but I plan on doing a lot of catching up. I'm finally done with my Dragon Ball Z binge.
House of Dragons.
Yeah, that's next. I swear.
Okay, cool.
I swear, Lord. I swear.
They just it's crazy because they made like 4 new castings today for season 2.
Yeah, I saw.
For House.
Yeah. They casted an official actor for Alicent's brother because he made that one appearance in season 1, but he had the armor on, so we never saw him. So him and it's like 3 other characters. I forgot their names, but
The one
Yeah,
thing
I still
would say
haven't caught
about
up
the
with
Reacher,
House of the Dragon. I never watched the like final 3. By the time season 2 comes out, that's like a year and a half from now. I'll be fine.
yeah, unfortunately.
the one thing I would say about Reacher is I wish they would do the books in order instead of jumping ahead.
Oh, it's based on the book.
Yeah, it's based on the book.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
see. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that.
The Jack Reacher books are there's like a big bunch of them, and the one that you saw in season 1 was the first one, but now the second season is they're jumping way ahead. I think this one's either the 4th or the 10th book. I'm not entirely sure.
Golly.
I'm the
Dang.
10th book. I'm the 10th book.
Sure you are.
Congratulations.
You're the
whatever
10th
that
after
means.
party.
Oh, this Wi-Fi is. Yeah, I think I may be needing to. It's not acting up on my end. My mind is on my Wi-Fi router being that hot. That's not normal.
Oh, the cat is back.
Cat is back.
I thought you had a dog.
I have
I
both.
can't say my joke now.
No, you
Oh
can't.
no!
say
Please
it.
don't do it again. Don't do it again.
When did you get a cat?
He's like 9. I've had him for like 9 years.
So y'all missed the joke.
What's his name?
His name is Dash.
Oh,
He's like, nah, camera shy.
Apparently, Taj isn't a cat person.
oh.
But I said it
No,
differently.
the cat you thought about it was different. No.
All right. Anywho, I saw Justin. Justin's talking about the CW promoting Lex Luthor coming to Superman and Lois, considering not promoting everyone else. Yeah, I was shocked to that. Like they dropped that out of nowhere. So
Hmm.
That joint got me.
it was really really well done. I got me really hyped. They still haven't announced when he's actually showing up, but I'm thinking like
Yeah.
we're almost in the middle of the season, so I'm expecting him for like the last few episodes, honestly.
Yeah.
What if he isn't the actual real bad guy? Like
I
they
don't think
did
he
with
is.
I don't think he is. I think he's setting up
like
for
they
next
did with
season though.
Supergirl.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, his,
They
like,
set him
casting
up
him,
for
like,
the
really late.
yeah.
Because in Supergirl, we thought that the Agent Liberty was the big bad, and it turns out to be Lex Luthor.
Sure.
I
don't
would
think
hope
it's
they
just one
wouldn't
villain.
bite off of that like that.
Like, I think you can have
We can
both
make it
villains
better.
walking around.
And yes, it's the same one as Cruz, but different. It's not actually. Jack Reacher is the actual height. You know, Alan Richardson is 6'1", and Tom Cruise was 5'7". People were
Golly.
criticizing Tom Cruise because he was too short.
Then which one did dude that just played Mr. Fantastic?
Um,
John?
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a
Yeah,
Jack
the one with
Reacher?
in Doctor Strange. No,
Wasn't
no,
he like-
he was Jack Ryan. Another.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't know.
Jack Ryan is also good.
Too confusing.
No, it's not. It's just there's two different books made by the same person, Tom Clancy.
You could have picked any other name.
Right.
There's literally millions.
Apparently, he likes the word Jack,
I like Jack.
and I'm going off. Just kidding.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Lex Luthor. I'm excited because one, Michael Cudlitz is going to be an amazing antagonizing force. This is a Lex Luthor that we haven't really seen before because one, he's huge. Two, I honestly think this Lex Luthor could give Superman some go, like hand to hand combat. Like if he was like, especially in a Lexo war suit, like I honestly think this Lex would be like, nah, I'm good. Just put some kryptonite in his hands and just start going to town on Cuz. This Lex isn't bald, you know, like he's bald by choice. I like the liberty that they're taking.
Well, on Smallville, the only reason why he was bald is because of the mirror shower.
It's still not by choice.
That's true.
Well, I meant like
John Cryer's
It's a
John
different thing
Cryer's
where,
Lex was not bald by choice. He went bald.
and and I think the guy that was the Lex in the and Christopher Reeves actually was bald by old age. So he just like took it, owned it.
Is my mic acting up again?
Yeah, it was perfect Saturday. I don't know what's wrong with
What
it
the
now.
heck, man? Hold on.
It sounds like you're
Put some
underwater.
magic on it. Put some magic on it. Yeah, magic
Rub
Mike.
You said like an astronaut. That's crazy.
Hey, didn't we
Do some
start at
microphone
5:30?
grabbing right here.
We started at 5:30 my time, right? It's 5:51 already. Time
You're back?
flies. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I plugged the wrong one in.
Oh.
I plugged my USB one in,
Oh.
not my
Wow.
$100 one or
Oh,
$50 one or whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're talking about stuff you love and you got
Sure.
Goku standing behind you. 2 Gokus, actually.
You mean King Goku?
It's Daddy Goku.
All right.
Daddy Kakarot. So, but yeah, I'm excited for that. And while we're on the subject of Soup and Lois, or of Lois and Clark, or the adventures of Superman's sons, this week's episode, we're going to see Jordan doing some stuff in his prototype suit. Alex Garfin did say that his suit does evolve. I think they're taking it. They're taking the suit is taking inspiration from a recent, I think, a New 52 storyline about like Superman in his early days. I saw some pictures going around of like a Clark in the comic books wearing like the goggles and the face mask and everything. Kind of like what he wore in the Tomorrowverse films.
Yeah, the Man of Tomorrow. I was thinking that. I was like, he wore
Kinda
goggles
like that,
and
yeah.
a black suit.
They're taking inspiration from that, so that's cool. I'm just really excited to see like how this
Superboy
thing
of
holds up.
tomorrow.
Like, will it get tattered?
Tattered.
I'm really excited. This Bruno Mannheim storyline, I'm looking forward to seeing like how it keeps like expanding and growing, because I don't care what people say. Like, I saw somebody on Facebook say today, like, this season's been nothing but fluff. I'm done with the show. I'm like, again, if you're mad about a cancer storyline, cool. But like, I will keep telling people, the show started out with Clark's mom dying. What did you expect? This show was never happy-go-lucky. This is a grounded, down-to-earth take on one of Superman's sons literally has an anxiety issue.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's a down-to-earth take. It's a great take. Like, if you're mad about a cancer storyline, grow up. It's real life.
And also a miscarriage.
Oh yeah. I forgot
That
about
too.
that.
My favorite episode, I
They
think.
had a miscarriage. They had,
Literally.
Not because it was like happier or anything, but like that, like her acting was like, oh, it's so good.
They also
literally
had a child
showed
abduction.
you see Lois Lane getting eviscerated by heat vision in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Morgan Edge. You saw a kid, Morgan Edge, a kid Talro, kill 2 old, like literally kill 2 old British people. But yet, you all are shocked that they're doing a cancer storyline.
And you saw like Superman as Lois when Jordan was taken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you think that Superman is supposed to be Superman in that moment and not a father, you're sadly mistaken.
What are my neighbors cooking?
Do it smell good?
Stream.
No, it smells like burning.
It smells like your Wi-Fi cooking.
It might be that.
Would be wild.
I don't know. Like, it just started. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's coming from downstairs somewhere. Not me. Nobody saw me sniffing my interface. All right.
No, we saw.
But
We
yeah.
just ain't say nothing.
But yeah. Man, this season is like smells like 420. This season has been great, especially since we got the lackluster ending last season that like pissed
Yeah.
off the world. So
Yeah.
I think they've redeemed themselves in my eyes.
Yeah. I think people sometimes confuse filler for I'm sorry. I think sometimes people confuse not liking a story to like filler, right? Like you can just not like an episode and that's fine, but it doesn't make it filler. Like this is obviously the main story that we're telling this season, and I think it's gorgeous. Like I think it's beautiful. Like every episode I've ended up crying. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Let's
You know, I thought about doing something like that, Justin. I thought about it.
to identify a filler. A filler is like Dreamer episode in the Flash. A filler is like
Yeah.
the
Gotham Knights
before the
episode
Dreamer.
3. 2,
Episode
3.
6.
One of those.
Obviously,
The
season
last
9 of-
episode of Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
At least they don't tell you it's filler to get you to watch it. But
I wouldn't say it's filler.
Eric
It was
Wallace's
because the
mistake is
characters are
calling
still doing a
everyone
lot.
it's an interlude episode.
Well, half the episode
you know what
is
is
filler.
filler though?
Your
You know what
stream,
is filler?
You have 14 people.
Hey, that's fine. They'll come in later in reviews and blow them up. Like my reviews on these streams be blowing up. Like I appreciate it. I know you be busy on Monday nights now. You know, some people are still in school. Some people,
Yeah.
you know, twerk at the beginning of the week, so they be busy
Like
around this time.
Mayada.
I mean, it's
I
still
hope
about to
Mayada's
be out,
not-
man.
I hope Mayada's not
up.
twerking. Yeah, I hope Mayada's not twerking during the week. Just got
Yeah, I did not call
agree with that.
episode 9 a filler because it's too good to be a freaking filler. It has the potential
But,
to be awesome.
what are you expecting Jordan to be salty about this suit? Like, I want him to be grateful for it, but maybe he's gonna say this looks stupid, you know, something like that.
lame.
What are y'all expecting from this week's episode? Because we've had a week off, you know, we didn't really need a palate cleanser, but we had a palate cleanser, and hopefully we're gonna jump back into this, you know, full speed ahead, guns blazing. I don't want it to be a slow start, but
Mm-hmm.
what are you all's thoughts? In chat, y'all chime in too.
Well,
I
Josh,
definitely
I have
I
to
think-
Josh, I have to wait until I can. If you want to support, I did drop the
the tip jar.
not tip jar. I dropped my stream elements.
Elements.
Stream,
There you go.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I have the memory of like of a 78-year-old today. I dropped my stream elements chat in the link. That's how people can donate. I appreciate you wanting to, but I'm still on the road to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Like my
they're-
views are
they're
literally,
very
my
picky.
views are almost right there. You know, and I'm just a few away from 800. It's a slow journey, but it's getting there. So yeah, I appreciate you wanting to support. But
It's they're very picky. You have to have 1,000 to have super
Yeah.
chats.
Yeah.
But no, I think this episode does seem very focused on like Sophie and stuff, which personally I'm not against that, right? I think that
We haven't seen her in
we
like
haven't seen her all season.
in 6
and it-
episodes.
Yeah, it was like a very like Lana, Sarah,
Like,
like
they went
centered
out-
episode.
they went out to dinner and she wasn't there.
Wait,
Where was
wait.
she at?
Last time that we saw her was
Last
she
season.
disappeared, right?
Episode 1, she had a quick cameo, right?
No,
did she? I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Season
episode
3.
season 2. I think the last time we saw her, she just disappeared and then reappeared like later. I guess.
I swear she was in the pilot, or I mean the
I don't think so.
premiere.
I think it was just Sarah. Maybe if the story of Sarah in the Cushing storyline was too boring that you didn't realize.
It's honestly, we just got to deal with it. It's the child labor laws. How many hours that she can actually work? So they fit her in, or they can get her in. That's why it seems hilarious that like the first season she was shorter than Sarah, and now she's taller than.
Don't do that. Don't put that on the world. She's
Oh
so
God,
little.
please
What?
no.
We know who
I would be.
They gave away who Onomatopoeia was.
Luckily, I was not spoiled, so
I don't know.
Oh, and the synopsis, yeah, I didn't see it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You already know. Everybody knows who it is. To Bruno.
I don't
all
even
right.
know who
Everybody
Bruno
should know
was.
that.
Bruno's wife's name, anyways.
All I'm gonna say
Okay.
is I think it's that cancer lady. I think that's who Onomatopoeia is. The black woman that was in the last episode. I think it's her.
I hope not.
She's seen in another. She was seen on another episode on set. She was outside looking all evil and sinister. I highly believe that she is Onomatopoeia.
Okay, then it wasn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of Iron's sister.
It's not her. She's too short.
Too tall.
Heels.
Onomatopoeia. Look at the body type. Onomatopoeia is really slim.
I would like to point out that I knew it was a female the first time because I was like, that can't be a guy. the way the person was.
Josh just said it. He's using the patents as the patients as test subjects because he's trying to cure his wife's cancer. He's going about it in a horrible, horrible way, but
unhuman.
He's trying to do something. He's trying to do something good, so he doesn't suffer another tragedy like he did with his mom. And he talks.
He made it seem like she was already dead.
Funny. What?
His wife. She made it seem like she was already dead.
His mom. He never talked about his wife. His mom's already dead.
I knew that something tied to him. He was like, she's dead.
You want him to be with his mom? Oh Jesus!
No.
3 dubs. 3 dubs.
Oh,
Darren, how do you feel about this?
Wait,
this turn of events. How do you feel about us finding out this information?
For Pete's sake, I did not say that.
3 dubs. I mean, not 3 dubs. Darren, I have a question.
What's up?
What's up with all the dry erase boards?
Oh, I don't know. I just like
trying to figure out what pi means.
Stuff down.
What do you write on
nice.
the boards though?
I rarely use it.
Trying to find the meaning of
I set it up during my my senior year of high school.
Oh, okay.
When was that?
Like 2 years ago. Probably shouldn't have said
that. You're like 20 now?
About to be 21, yeah.
I'm just so old.
That makes me feel old, bro.
You're like the little brother
30.
we never had.
I'm about to be 31.
I know. I can't even drink yet.
3 dubs.
Yeah,
you're
older.
For you.
You're older than me in 3 dubs. So.
No, I'm from Florida.
You didn't get the joke, did you?
Nope. It went over my head.
Nothing
goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
It was about the mom loving. People from Alabama do that stuff, I guess. But anywho, yep. This week of Superman and Lois. This week's episode of Superman and Lois, we could potentially be finding out if the show is getting renewed. I think it is. The CW would be dumb to end it. Hopefully they don't announce it on the day of. Hopefully they aren't dumb enough to announce it the day after either. But
you're giving them too much credit. They are dumb. They are
dumb.
Yeah.
They are dumb, but I'm excited. I think we're gonna see some amazing stuff this episode. And yeah, let us jump to the next most. What are you doing? Let us jump to the next most anticipated show of the week. Everybody knows what it is. I'm about to surprise everybody in 3, 2, 1.
House of the Dragon. Oh, okay.
Let's just get it over with. I'll let Darren take it from here because honestly, I don't remember the synopsis or the preview for the next episode.
Oh, I know
me and
nothing
Geek
about
Drums
this
have,
upcoming episode. I
Oh,
know nothing.
Well,
I am
well,
Geek
not.
Drums
guys,
have.
that was Gotham Knights.
well, this
I'm
is
excited to see more, but I don't even know if I watched the like promo.
oh,
Me and
God.
Oh,
Geek
I
Drums,
did.
Well,
forbid ourselves from actually reviewing it because all we're doing is hate watching it by now.
yeah,
So
and I don't
Darren
want to.
actually likes it.
Well, I'll say this: what I'm looking forward to in Gotham Knights this week is exploring the Harvey Dent stuff more.
Yeah,
If we can get back to how episode 5 was with like everything, cool. Like if every
4, you mean.
episode stayed, 4. That shows how much I paid attention since. If everything could stay the way it was, like in episode 4, I would be locked in. But we can't get everything you want. You know what? Like
Yeah.
the song
I still
says,
haven't
you
watched
can't
the last
always get
episode.
what you want. So, I mean, this episode may be better than last for me. It may not. Still not gonna review it separately. I might do a short or something, but I can't. Yeah, it depends on what the episode is.
Justin, Gotham Knights is 10 times better than the Inhuman show, in
Yeah.
my personal
Inhumans was
opinion.
terrible.
Like, it-
Inhumans was
Like
two-
you cannot like
10 times worse.
Gotham Knights, but Inhumans was a next level of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8
so
episodes of bad.
So,
damn bad, bro.
Titans. We are finally getting the long-awaited Beast Boy and Cyborg budding friendship. Now, the only confusion on that is, and I talked about it on Saturday on the after party. If you have not seen it, go check it out. I was a special exclusive guest on the after party in my rightful second spot that I used to have all the time before I ventured off into
My
the
first
great
time there
beyond of
as well.
YouTube. Oh yeah, Darren was there as well. I didn't remember that because he was on the screen in the bottom. You know.
This flex.
No, it was fun. It was fun.
It was.
Get ready for awesomeness. I just uploaded a bunch of photos
Uploaded them where?
on Overlay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're going to see their, the friendship that we've been waiting for, that we've wanted since the show has started. They already made the waffles joke from Teen Titans Go, I believe.
Yeah.
So they already did that. The post-credit scene of Cyborg just eating the waffle was hilarious. Is it me, or did they improve the Cyborg vest?
It looks
even
better.
more?
Yeah,
It
it
looks
looks better.
way
good.
better. Like, it looks way better. His the prosthetic for the eye looks like it's more aligned with his actual eye. Because I don't know if anybody noticed, it was never actually level with his actual eye. They used to throw me off about it.
Isn't Cyborg wasn't he getting rid of his cybernetics?
Yeah.
Yes, so that's what I brought up Saturday. It seems like Freedom Beast is from Gar's Earth, right? We saw him look at his Earth's portal.
Oh, really?
I think he went to another Earth. You froze.
That wouldn't make sense. You want to know why it wouldn't make sense? He wouldn't need to go. He wouldn't, because why would you go get that Gar? Why wouldn't you just get the Gar from your Earth?
Maybe
because you
he
don't
didn't have one.
You can't. This still doesn't make sense because you can't just assume that everything that your Gar went through, this other Gar did. It's taking a huge leap to just assume that they all went through the same thing. Hold on.
Well, didn't he? Okay, guess I'll say my theory to you guys. Didn't he say in the episode where he's like, "You're the only one that can go into the red. You were the chosen one." So wouldn't it be logical to assume that there's only one Gar that actually succeeded, and that was him? because all multiverse are different. They're not like a carbon
that's true.
copy of
Yeah, that's
every
true.
single thing that happened on one Earth.
Maybe I need to watch the episode again.
I have a hard time
And,
like
you know, like
believing
two
that, though.
guards, one is going to be different than the other.
Yeah.
What?
That's like the
What do you
like
say?
Paragon problem from like Crisis, right? Like there's like a million versions of all these characters. Like this is the one that's worthy for this thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like there was a bunch of Superman, and they only picked Brandon
Sure.
Routh.
It's like no Superman Lois, Superman, no like no fucking Conroy
keep
Batman,
talking,
you know.
keep talking Titans, because I have to clean up baby throw up. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I made a tweet on Twitter like last night. I don't know if you guys
Gossip
saw it.
Girl.
But I was thinking like, okay, we got this this actor that plays Cyborg, right? And I was thinking like, if he was able to film some things for like these episodes, what if we end the show Titans with the Earth 9 version of Cyborg like officially joining the like Titans team? Like how cool would it be if like they knew like, okay, we're ending, obviously we're not going to see any more of this. Like what if we officially have that version join this team?
But that would make me mad though, because
I
we could have
don't-
had
Why?
that the whole time. We could have had
Well,
it the
true,
whole
but
time.
like you can have those actors, like you know, like
yeah,
you
but
couldn't have
we're
filmed
gonna
both.
want
I
more. We're
don't
gonna want
think
more.
it's the
Sure.
Earth 9 cyborg. I don't think
Huh?
it's the Earth 9 cyborg. I think
Well,
it's the,
I don't think it
think
matters.
it's
We
the
can
Earth
still see it.
21. No, I mean like we can theorize, but I don't think what that we're seeing
No,
is, I think
but
that's the
I
Earth
think we could have
21
both though.
cyborg.
Is what I'm saying. I think that we could have both.
Yeah.
It could happen, but it's like Cyborg isn't on Earth Prime because we never seen him. He
Mhm.
probably is, but we haven't visually seen him, so we can't confirm nor deny that he's on Earth Prime because there isn't one presently.
yeah.
So that's kind of like
Well,
like
maybe they
Gar,
weren't allowed to
'cause
use them.
we can only hypothesize that he's on every single Earth, but we only see the Titans version. We never see the other versions. So there was probably only one chosen one that gets to travel the red or the green that he transforms into later, which is kind of good because I think Spectre likes that. He's like, I'm going to make it red just so it doesn't, make me so it's different for me. And then here comes Gar. I like green.
Would have been funny if we got like a Stephen Amell cameo.
That would have been
He
cool.
just like, what
Yeah,
are
that
you
would be
doing?
awesome
And he just like
if-
disappears.
If,
Yeah.
it would be awesome if Gar, like, as he was going through the multiverse and seeing all those cameos, he sees the Spectre just right across from him. And Spectre goes, I don't think the red chose you. I don't think the red, what is it? What do you say? I don't think the lightning, I don't think the red struck you, Gar. I think it chose you.
Yeah.
as
So-
he said in the pilot of the Flash.
So what did you guys think of the Stargirl cameo?
I liked it, but it was longer than I
It
thought it
was
was going to be, and I thought it was
Really?
good. But I
It
was
was
just
long.
listen. I thought he was just. I thought it was going to be like the Barry cameo. I thought he was just going to like see her doing something,
Yeah.
and then that was it. I didn't expect him to actually
I knew
like.
for a fact
talk.
that was going to be something talking. I knew because
Mm.
I was like, a cameo can last a lot long, like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It can last a pretty long time.
I was never expecting that. No.
I wasn't either. Yeah.
People
I was
were,
expecting like a
people were
like
still
a
mad though.
hello or something, and then she just like vanishes, kind of like what we saw with like the like Lex
People-
Luthor, where like he like talks to her for
People
like
were
a second
still
and then
mad
vanishes.
though.
They shouldn't have been.
People were still
Yeah.
mad though. They were angry that there wasn't a team up.
No,
Like
they-
just
They did confirm. They did confirm if
can
they'd have
make-
got a season 4, they would have tried to keep Gar from the entire episode, which would have been cool. But
that would have been really cool.
oh,
Honestly, just
man.
Titans and I think those like two
Yeah, they
casts
kinda
would
confirmed
have
that.
been really cool.
Yeah,
The like two teams, yeah.
to see how young the JSA like functionally works together, and then Dick would just look at his team like, "What are we doing?"
Sure. They've been a team since like episode 5, and they're still not really a
Right.
team. But it kind of just hit me like yesterday. Like, even though they didn't directly like interact, we kind of got a really small Flash and Stargirl crossover, right? Because Flash pushed Gar into the Stargirl world, so in a way, we kind of got like a mini itty bitty crossover type deal.
What's kind of funny is I actually believe that during Armageddon he was moving so fast with his gold boots that he accidentally went into the red and didn't realize that he went into the red. I think just like when he crossed over to Earth 38, he didn't know he was on Earth 38 until he realized he was on a different Earth when he was asking those questions to Supergirl, and was like, "Do you know who Green Arrow is?" And and people didn't know who the Flash was, and they're like, "Who?"
Oh yeah. He was like Black Canary, Firestorm. Didn't know who nobody was. That scene was actually like, it made me emotional a little bit. I don't know if it was the music choice, but just like seeing him run in the music, I was just smiling the whole time. I was like, Barry.
And I think the reason why we never actually got like a multiverse with Red Death is because they knew that this scene was coming up, and they had to get permission from Eric Wallace to use it, because
You don't need
that's
permission
like,
from Eric Wallace. Greg Berlanti is like
well,
the big boss.
yeah, you have to get permission from somewhere because you can't like use.
I don't think he went to Eric Wallace. I think he just went to WB in general.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then WB told Eric Wallace. I think Eric Wallace knew.
It's just art. It's just stock footage that Berlanti has rights to. if Greg Berlanti was like, "Look, I'm about to use this footage of Grant. Shut up and keep making episodes." Eric Wallace comes like, "Yes, Daddy." Anyway, switch me back. I have news. First of all,
there you go.
You're very blurry.
I am.
Yeah, we can barely see you.
We need a close up.
I'm clear to me.
He got to get it. He got to get in the character first, man.
I don't know. It's doing what it wants to do today. At least I'm not freezing, right?
What's your resolution in your settings?
Hold on.
Is it 4080p?
720p.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
That's terrible.
What about now?
It's better.
No.
Yeah, it's better.
A little better.
Hold on. How about now?
And now it's clear-ish.
It's fine. It's fine.
I just switched cameras. Do I still look handsome?
No, move it down.
I can't. It's the actual camera on the computer. I can't move it. But anywho,
I was trying to do that whole thing when you were like, I was like, bring my expectations down, and you were like, move the camera down.
One, I refuse to believe this comment from Lara. I'm calling cap on that right now. I don't believe that. Secondly, I figured out where the toasty burning smell is coming from. It's not my Wi-Fi router. It is in fact it's my neighbors.
What are they cooking?
Dang.
I have no clue, but I just opened the back door just to see if it was covered from the hallway, and it is, because it's wafting through my air vents in my living room. Like, my kids just walking like, "What's that smell?" I'm like, burnt toast. I don't know. Also, I think that at daycare my the baby drank some spoiled milk or something, because she's not keeping nothing down. So I'm waiting on her mama to get home, because I don't deal with that. My oldest already has a cold. Actually, funny story. Whenever my oldest gets a cold, she seems to not want to go to school. So she will get to school and she'll just throw up. But I'm like, that's not a symptom of a regular, head cold. then you come home and just have this like sudden burst of energy because you think your grandma's gonna come pick you up from school. Surprise, surprise, little Negro. I came and got you today. Her face changed when she was walking out that office. She thought it was Grandma and Pawpaw. No, little girl, you got me today. She thought it was sweet. She thought she's about to go have some fun.
It reminded me of what I used to do, where I put the thermometer into boiling water and then stick it on my tongue. It hurt like hell, but I was sick. I had a 120-degree fever.
Golly.
My mom would be like, "You're dying, dude. You're really dying." I had to
Golly.
faking of
What's going on with the trains today?
I don't know. This is like they don't normally run it this time. It's more when the stream starts. But so what were you talking about in Titans?
In your head. We
were just talking about the Stargirl cameo.
Yeah,
I wish it was longer, but I liked it for what we got.
It was longer than expected.
yeah, definitely.
Waffles. The Cyborg cameo was longer than Stargirl's. Cyborg came back for a teaser.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's like those waffles just look cold and dry.
They did look cold.
He came
Like
for a
he got them straight out the freezer.
hanger.
They still look good though. I kind of want a waffle now.
But like I was saying before I had to run out, I think that yes, he's the only one that can access the red like that, but I don't think I keep wanting to call him Bawana Beast because that's where he got his mask from. I don't think Freedom Beast Dominic would just travel to another Earth to grab Gar. He's been accessing Gar through the red, but I do think. I think the illusion is that that's the same Doom Patrol that's on,
21.
that's on Earth 21. It's the same Doom Patrol from the Titans verse. They just brought Cyborg in after because he knows who Beast Boy is. I think they just like when he was having that headache and started not wolfing out but tigering out. I guess I can say that because he started almost turning into a tiger like he did the growl and everything. It's like he got a headache. So he didn't say he was going. He looked at Dominic and was like he was just still searching because he was still searching for his family. Yeah, that he was still searching for his family. So he wanted to be brought straight to the Doom Patrol manor. It wouldn't make sense for him to go find his family on another Earth because for all we know, the Doom Patrol on the show that we've been following, Beast Boy was never, a part of that.
Teen Titans go.
He looked freaked out by that, honestly. But I think it's meant to be the same Earth. I think they faltered in when he was doing that. I think they faltered by not telling us that because you have a lot of people confused.
I mean,
I still think the reason
or he was getting attacked by Cecile.
I think the reason why we got this and also this is because it's in development with DCU.
Yo, that's Swamp
Thing and Teen Titans Go are both tied to DCU by being in Elseworlds. That's got Teen Titans Go, and Swamp Thing is going to be the DCU. And then we got a tie into Shazam, which
I didn't expect that.
And this is actually him. I got in trouble for pronouncing the doctor's last name, so I'm just going to say Doctor this time. But this is during the first movie where he was
Dr. Savannah.
Yeah, I said saliva first time.
Well, Dr. Saliva is the name of what you like. Certain women are called that, but wow, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
Three Doves just put I mean not Three Doves. Three Darrens just posted a photo in our group chat showing me what I look like.
It don't look like that now, but
Where I don't see it.
It's on the Twitter.
it's on Twitter.
Oh, it's on the Twitter.
On the Twitter. On the Twitter.
Twitter.
That's how us old folks say it, on the Twitter. But yeah, I
Unverified Twitter.
thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see what happens this week. I don't think we're gonna see any more of Freedom Beast, but it was good to see Freedom Beast, hear about Bawana Beast. I want to say that the one white guy in that whole montage of the red users was supposed to be Animal Man. He seemed out of place because he was just standing there like this.
Man, how cool would it have been if we could have got like a Vixen from like Legends cameo?
Oh, that would have been dope.
Man, yes.
That would have been so
Technically
sick.
got like
I was just glad to hear the name drop.
technically got the,
Yeah.
we technically got the confirmation that a lot of the past projects, all the way back to Christopher Reeve, has been tied to the multiverse.
I mean, they did that way back in Crisis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Well, yeah, but
this just
for me, I
solidified
need
it
more
even more
Yeah.
because I felt as if Titans, when they were filming, they were like, okay, the current DCU, like the current state of things at Warner Brothers is coming to an end. So let's, put a pretty little bow on it.
Yeah.
yeah, from
I'm
our
hoping
perspective,
that they do the same thing on Flash this week. I'm gonna
From
keep
our
preaching that till I see it.
from our perspective,
From our
it felt like
perspective?
yeah, from our perspective, it looked like during Crisis they only resurrected nine Earths, so we didn't know that. Dude, we didn't know that that they resurrected everything. So
Yeah, that was Grant. You don't recognize Grant Morrison? You call yourself a comic book fan, Darth Bunyan?
he's a Star Wars fan, so I think
nothing-
DC
it's
is
nothing
moving
wrong with
towards
that.
concept.
He was sketching. He was literally sketching the multiverse.
Yeah, he has a weird theory.
What's the theory?
Yeah, I said it, Darth. I said it. Yes, I did.
What's his theory? I want to see. Why did you
Freedom, you
mute
on mute.
yourself?
His theory is everything is tied because I was eating.
I mean, everything is tied together, though.
No, I mean like every single thing, like that. Spectre is the one that created the DCU. Everything, all combined into one multiverse.
But he'd be right about that. Wouldn't he?
No, not necessarily, because I don't think James Gunn is going to acknowledge that Spectre just
don't think he
created
needs
his
to.
universe.
He
He
doesn't
doesn't,
need to.
need, he doesn't need
He doesn't
to,
need to,
but
but it's going to
You
be
just assume it,
irrelevant. So my point
it still
is
happened, though. Like,
irrelevant.
he still did it, though. Like, Oliver's gonna talk about that this week. That
No,
he
I mean
rebirthed the new multiverse.
I mean that it's going to be irrelevant. It's never going to be mentioned after.
I don't think it needs to be
after
though.
Arrowverse
It
Like
doesn't-
it happened.
end.
We
It doesn't-
knew.
It doesn't.
I-
Need
I
to
don't
be, though.
think
Like,
it
still
needs to.
happened.
I agree. I don't think it needs to, but my point it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's being
does
rebooted
matter.
anyways.
So, but it's
Yeah,
still
I
like
mean-
he's still like you were making it seem like he was wrong. He's still not wrong.
Yeah. Ezra showed up in Crisis, and then he's gonna reboot the like
He
DCU,
thinks it matters.
and then going
I'm
forward,
like,
it's always
it
gonna
doesn't
be
really
somewhat
matter.
there. Yeah, Robert's right.
I think it doesn't matter though. I
Okay.
didn't say he was wrong. I said it doesn't matter because it's not going to be mentioned again.
Yeah.
Just like Smallville's multiverse travel that's happened during its show was never mentioned in Arrowverse because Arrowverse did
but
something
was
else.
Was that really multiverse travel though? Like he twisted a mirror box.
Yeah, he
that was
went
more
to,
along That was,
He went-
but that was still he went to a mirror universe. That's more along the lines of what Clark did
Yeah, but there's
in
also like
Superman and Lois.
a different version, aka Ultraman, was on that Earth. So
Yeah, but Smallville did explore the multiverse, which is
and they called
why
it Earth 2.
okay, and I called it Earth 17.
You called
Three
it
ups. You
Earth
want to
7.
fight? Either way it goes.
Let's
Um,
fight. You know,
Robert
let's-
Blake, Robert
fight,
Blake,
fight.
aka Darth Bunyan, aka well,
He also says that
whatever
Michael
else he calls
Keaton,
himself.
Val Kilmer, and George Clooney are the same Batman.
They technically are.
Yeah,
But Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman 89.
he was the best
So-
one. It don't matter.
I have a feeling that the Val Kilmer and George Clooney are imposters
No, they're
because
just
they're the worst
they were
Batman
just
ever.
they were just
No,
they
it's
were
just a recast.
They were
Yeah,
just recast.
Yeah, but it's in his perspective that everything's connected and they're all the same Batman. That doesn't make sense because why have a face change twice and come back to Michael Keaton? It makes more sense if they're in a different universe.
I mean, he was the best one. It makes the most sense.
And Christopher Reeves is dead, but they recast him to Brandon Routh. I don't think so.
And you
I
see
think
what
it's another
happened with that.
universe.
Yeah,
What?
You think who's another universe?
I think Brandon Routh was a kind of like a different perspective of Christopher Reeves' Superman.
It wasn't.
He was supposed to be the same one.
He was
supposed to be the same one.
Superman.
yeah.
It can't be though. He has Brandon Routh's face, not Christopher Reeve's face. It makes logical
It's just a
sense.
recasting.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just a
just a recasting.
recasting. Literally,
How can they
Christopher Reeve's
recast
wife
the
said.
Earth?
Literally,
okay.
Christopher Reeve's wife said, "We picked Brandon because when I first saw him, I saw my husband. I was taken aback by how much they looked alike."
Just look at Superman Low season 2 and then season 3. It's the same Jonathan, just different,
Just a
different actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are we on another different Earth? Look at Arrow season
Look
1.
at
Sarah.
Yeah, season one.
Arrow-
yeah.
Arrow Sarah. Sarah was a different actress at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came back, it was Katie Lotz. Literally refilmed the whole
Yeah, they refilmed the whole shot.
sexcapade they had on the boat.
Hey man, I ain't complaining.
Yeah, that was
It's
an
just
upgrade,
when
I think.
every single time that originally that every single movie that
I can
we've
see your
seen, like
I can
Christopher
see your
Reeves-
kitchen now, and I'm getting real like
Yeah.
scream vibes, like somebody's gonna come up behind you and just like
Just strangle you.
originally that we until like now the Arrowverse is the one that definitely proved that multiverse is real because they crossed and did a bunch of multiversal travel. But previously it was all reboots. Like every single time that they recast, it was a reboot. The term was reboot. It wasn't they created
It's
another
still a-
multiverse. That was too
it's
complicated.
It's still a reboot. All the Spider-Men were a reboot, but they still are multiversal excuse me, versions of themselves. The
We
same
are
way.
now accepting it's a multiverse, but normal people who only like superhero movies, who don't read comics, will say it's a reboot.
It's still a reboot. It's a reboot and a recasting. It's the same thing.
It's not. One
It
is
is.
one's more logical. One's more, Oy.
You stress yourself out over these things that trivially
Yeah.
do not really matter, bro. Like you're doing this to yourself.
What's funny is I don't care. He does.
No, you clearly do care because he's still right.
I'm saying it's
We've been talking about
irrelevant.
this for
Doesn't
15
matter.
minutes. I think you kind of care,
He's
buddy.
he's still right. Like
I say it's irrelevant. It's never going to be like as soon as the Arrowverse ends, all the shows end on 25th. They're not going to go back to it and say Spectre created my universe, or they're not even going to reference it. It's
they
gonna
don't
be-
know. That's why.
They're not.
They wouldn't know that.
So it's still,
They don't.
okay.
That's why your point is like null and void. They don't
When
know that they were gone.
Yeah, and when they use Spectre in the future
Stargirl
project,
didn't know that
they're going
she
to
didn't
recast them. It's not
exist.
going to be Stephen Amell.
So what?
It matters. If they're connected, they should be connected. If it's going to be one great story, they shouldn't recast.
That doesn't.
Because
just move on. Just
Three dubs. The chat was at like 15, 16. And since you're not making sense, you're scaring people away. Anywho, were we going to Flash next? Did we talk about Flash yet? Did we talk about Flash yet? Okay.
No.
So this Flash episode is going to definitively confirm that the multiverse is still out there, even though Barry Allen did not know. So effectively, Barry Allen doesn't know that there are other Barry Allens. For example, I don't know, Ezra Miller still running around out there. I don't know, the Barry Allen from the Justice League of America TV show. Didn't know that they were still out there.
And then also another thing.
No, we're not going back.
No, please don't.
No,
don't do it.
I'm
Don't
talking
do
about
it.
the Flash, though. I'm still talking about the Flash.
Okay.
So James Gunn put universal reset after the Flash movie. So for me, that means the entire multiverse is going to change because it's a universal reset. He even said it in his PowerPoint.
Okay, that still doesn't mean that these.
It doesn't have to be a crisis,
exist.
like he says. It doesn't.
Flashpoint. It doesn't have to be a crisis. Flashpoint still is going to reset things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That this movie is going to reset things, and he doesn't believe that.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen though. Like
it still does. Like you're saying that it didn't. It didn't happen. He's saying that it still happened.
It's going to be rewritten though.
It still happened. Crisis still happened. Just like in comics, Crisis happened before Flashpoint, and then they just kept having more crises. Anyway, Dr. Saliva. Flash. Oliver's back. My boy Wally is back. Some black boy magic. Some what's his thing? Rainbow dragons. Yeah, my boy is back. Back in yellow. Doesn't really roll off the tongue like back in black. But my boy's back in yellow and red. And blood work is gonna be working. Blood work's gonna be working that blood all over Wally. That sounded gross.
I like that.
But hey, I'm excited. This is the episode that we've been waiting for. Apparently, we're gonna find out where the smoke queens are, where the queen smokes are. Neither one of those work.
It just don't work. Yeah, just.
We're gonna find out where Oliver's. We're gonna find out where the queens are. Although didn't Felicity go live with Cuz?
I think that was in the future.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna find out what Felicity's doing. With little William and little
Mia.
Is it Mia still in current time?
Yeah. No, she went off.
No,
did she go back?
Yeah,
she went off. She went back. We still don't know if they found William, if he's dead in a ditch somewhere. If he
I hope they mention
mutilated. We're not gonna find out. We're not gonna find out anything about that. But Diggle's back. The final Diggle appearance in the Arrowverse in effectively any superhero show. Period. We get our final Diggle appearance. Like guys, it's wrapping up after this episode. We literally only have 4 more episodes?
Yep. The final
4. Like the final season. Like we waited. We waited for the final season and it went by like this.
Sure.
And we had a lot of breaks too, and it still just
flew past.
Yeah.
I want to answer this. how does one changing timeline affect all timelines? Um, I won't say it affects all timelines, but I think it does have a ripple effect on things, because if you change the well, actually it doesn't. We already seen that.
No,
Yeah.
remember when
On
Jay
Flash,
Garrick
it didn't
explained
affect any of the other Earths.
when he explained that there's
Only
going to be a
Crisis, yeah.
flashpoint on another Earth, even though you change it sort of back, it's not the exact
No,
same.
he didn't say it was going to be on another Earth. He was trying to get him to stop because he was going to ruin Earth 1. He was watching him
Yeah.
from the Speed Force like a creepy dad. He was watching him.
And
He was watching him that entire time.
It's a good
and
thing he
Vibe
was.
and Vibe literally vibed Iris to the kissing scene.
Yeah,
Because
like
there
he
was
can
a
still he can still access like those old memories. Like Vibe was OP.
He was.
I wish he would. We need Vibe back. I really. Oh, speaking of which, guys, you're welcome, Darth Buns. Guys, in Indianapolis Comic-Con next week, Carlos Valdez, Grant Gustin, and Tom Cavanaugh are gonna be there. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get tickets so I can go meet them and cry and grovel
Aw.
at their feet, offer them some tea, something. I may not be able to go because my money's tied up in San Diego Comic-Con, but it's just hilarious that the year after I move away from there, they go. Like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm pissed. I seen they were going. I said, this is the year I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con. I got to pay for this hotel. Darren just had a seizure or Tourette's or
Yeah, like
something.
a tick or something. Something went on.
I just shivered.
I thought was that your version of twerking?
I guess so.
Was that your chalk? But I'm glad that they're still doing conventions. Anybody that has the opportunity to go, I think y'all should go check it out. I would go, but my money's tied up elsewhere. But anywho, this episode is going to be epic. If Wally does not say, "Hey, where's Dad?" or if he does say, "Hey, where's Dad?" I'm gonna look at the screen and be like, Eric Wallace, that's dumb writing, because they already established that. I was about to say that Jesse, that Joe talks to Wally almost on a daily basis. So if he didn't know his dad moved,
Yeah.
I am not. You may say I'm getting my nitpicks out the way, so I won't be disappointed if something like this happens.
It's a nitpick, but it's you're right to think that way. I don't even think we're gonna get a mention of Joe.
No. I don't
at least
think
not
we have
from
time.
At least not from Wally. At least not from
We
Wally.
don't have a second to spare. Like,
yeah,
there's
like really,
so
we
much
don't.
This episode
Yeah,
has to do.
I really need to get these.
Is Cecile supposed to be in this
classes
episode?
Because God, I hope not.
I think for a little
I
bit
did-
during the birthday scene, probably.
Oh yeah, they all passed out. Okay, cool. As long as they all passed out, I'm good.
Yes, everybody when the Speed Force was rebirthed, Josh, everybody got reinvigorated. We saw that with Jay. So yes, he's connected. Oh, you mean like the spiritual connection? Yes. I still believe that he's like deeply spiritually connected with that. If they were to pull that away from his character, that would make Eric Wallace a I can't say this word on stream.
Didn't he create that?
Who?
Well, not created, but he introduced it, right? Eric Wallace into the
Like
show.
the spirit, him being like the spiritual aspect.
Yeah, that was season 6, right?
Yep. So I'm going to pull up a picture of the word that I can't say, but if Eric Wallace does in fact pull that away from him,
I'm nervous to see what this word is.
did you guys hear that?
I heard something.
Yeah, it was like some noise.
Yeah.
If he does do that, Eric Wallace is this. Just gonna put it out there. Josh, I don't
That is
think
dumb
I
dumb.
don't think he's working with Wally. I think he figures Wally is weak because Barry overcame it.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna go out. He's Bloodwork's too smart to go after the same person twice. So why
Mhm.
not track down somebody? He got his memories back somehow. He knows what changed. Wally lost Jesse. Jesse's dead. But potentially, like Paige
Is
said before,
she?
there could be another version of Jesse out there
Be
somewhere.
nice.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna prey
Eric
on.
Wallace confirmed that he didn't know that Jesse Quick was apparently tied to him. He had a missed opportunity.
Hold on.
He was reassured by Andy on the podcast that what's her name, the reporter that's actually married to Wally West. That was
Linda
yeah,
Park.
Linda Park.
I should just keep this up while we're talking about the Flash. Oh,
He didn't even know Linda Park was actually married to Wally in the comics.
Oh God.
Bro.
he
what?
writes comics. Like,
He does. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Yeah, just leave that up.
so, anywho, yeah, Josh, I think he's just preying on Wally's insecurities. We know how Wally can be, and apparently this is supposed to be a very emotional story for Wally, like harkening back to his like start on the show. So I'm looking I'm looking forward to it. I'm just glad to see Kid Flash back. We get a Kid Flash versus Flash fight. We're basically getting a mini Crisis, and
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I
People
am.
are wondering why Oliver is wearing a hood. The world does think Oliver Queen is dead, so people could believe that someone took up the hood. Yes, but Oliver still wore the hood and the mask when his
Yeah.
identity was outed.
Yeah.
Fun marketing.
Like, why are people? Then people are talking about some. Why does he have the Green Arrow outfit on? Sir, ma'am, child, pet, whatever it is that you are that you're questioning this. Have you all forgotten that the Spectre outfit was literally just a cloak put over the Green Arrow outfit? And he was just pale. At least he doesn't. Hey, what I'll say, at least he doesn't look dead.
Yeah.
Because in Crisis, the man was pale. He was pale. At least he's not dead. Well, it doesn't look dead anyway. Maybe he got, a good grasp on the powers. I'm not mad because I like Kramer now and I like Singh. They're not forcing Kramer on us like they did in season 7. Yeah, they're not forcing her on. I don't know Mayada. I'm not
just
your
naming
pet
stuff.
gerbil's friend. I don't know, and I know you have a pet gerbil. You look like a gerbil person.
I do hope we get at least a couple of scenes between Wally and Iris, right? Because I think they need.
I think we are. I think they filmed some. It's just like they made sure that they told us that it wasn't going to be any West family scenes.
Yeah.
But I am glad that Keenan, Candace, and Jesse got to hang out offset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Barry can just sit Indian style and stop time and take down Bloodwork. He could, but that would be lackluster if you have Oliver. Like all of them taking on like gigantic monster.
Yeah.
Bloodwork is gonna be amazing. Like what? This is just the fanboy in me. What if Diggle says, "Oliver, I got new tricks," and then just pulls out the Green Lantern ring?
I would get pissed and walked off.
I think they'll reference it. Weirdly enough, I do think that
Nah,
they'll reference it.
I
really do. I think Oliver sent it.
I don't know the algorithm. I don't know how to reference your name. I don't know.
Oliver just body Bloodwork though. He's the Spectre. Like
possibly could, but I don't.
Pretty much a god. Like
I don't want another fight where they're just like, just like
Maybe
Dragon Ball Z.
Like maybe he like separates himself as Oliver and the Spectre, right? So like Spectre can't like come down here and just like fix everything, but Oliver Queen can kind of. I don't know.
We'll see. I guess we will see.
I think the
Stranger.
scene that he's talking to Barry and hugging him, that was the Spectre.
CinemaCon.
I cannot stream that long only because I have kids that have to I still have to tend to.
They gotta eat and
Yeah, they gotta eat, and yeah, and for the simple fact that you can't just leave all of them on my wife all night. That's frowned upon heavily. But
It is.
what I would hope so. But I will, if anything from CinemaCon catches my eye, which I'm sure like this entire week stuff will, I will be trying to squeeze in videos, or if we can schedule a special stream that does not interfere, like, interfere with Eric's streams or anything like that. Like we do like an hour stream like during the day, like we did when the DCU made their announcement with James Gunn. I will. Don't hold me to that. But I will try to get something out, or we'll do a video. We'll do something quick. I'm planning on doing like a gaming stream later on this week. We could get on there and talk about it. So,
hey yo.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at him. That's something very Chester-like. Let me put back on my chip paint glasses.
You mean Chester glasses?
I can't.
You paused.
I have to go get these glasses like fitted to my face. I want to wear them. Like, I had these other frames for over a year, and I have not gotten them fitted to my face.
Oh God, no! I hope not.
I hope
please,
not.
Please, no.
God,
what would she do? Blind people? Like what?
Isn't she getting a suit?
Allow me to shed some
Didn't we
light
hear
on that
something
subject.
about that?
Chester's probably gonna be like, oh, my girl looks so good in her patent leather.
Hey, well, hold
I
on,
love
though.
you.
Now,
I love you, girl.
If she got like a suit type of suit where it's like real, I don't blame
Why
her.
didn't she get one like 3 years ago?
I don't know. Like,
we
especially
don't
if she
know.
complains about people finding out who she is, but you just told your 3 coworkers. Let me not go on a rant.
Cecile really getting the suit too, though. That goes.
Chester would be like, taste the rainbow.
Ew.
Wow.
Ew.
That's the most PG-13 version I can do.
No.
Because she's neon, like
No.
Spray your light on me.
Whoa! No way.
He just says, "Let there be."
Allow me to shed some light on this subject.
But will I be playing Gotham Knights on your game? I do not own Gotham Knights anymore.
You still own
Did you
it.
sell
It's
it?
just in your library.
Yes, I couldn't bring it. Was so it's so stiff. And then I already told y'all about the online experience I had. I'm like, so this dude jumps in on like my session. I'm using Tim Drake. He's using Jason. And it's like, when you're playing online with somebody, your objective is to help, right? Dude just keeps like taking off full speed whenever the cops come after me. So I'm trying to fight off like cops and thugs, and all I see is Buddy running in the opposite direction. And I'm like on the control. I'm like, dude, where are you going?
That sounds like the synopsis of Gotham Knights, the CW show.
I'm like, dude, why are you not helping me? He's like, I gotta go fight these other guys. No, we can do that together. That's literally the whole reason you asked to play.
Together.
Well, I was like, you know what?
Hi, suckers.
I was like, you know what? Screw it. It got boring, But
Not a team player, eh?
The best part of that game was the opening scene.
Yep. But
you can't even play it.
In honor
I
of
can't even play it.
Tekken 8 coming out, I will be playing this a lot more, and I might bring this back, and of course all of my random Dragon Ball games that I bought.
Oh no! If you play Injustice, you might have to see me online. I might have to come out of retirement.
let me just say this: I take cheeks in all fighting games. All right.
That's I do. Well, hold on now. Yeah.
But it's so much fun, though.
Taking cheeks?
No,
Oh,
the comment.
they try to fight me. What am I supposed to do? Run away? No.
Yeah, be shot.
Science is like they
You know,
chose
Black Lightning
violence.
them.
Yes.
Oh
I-
my god.
sorry.
Oh, that. Yes. Dang it. Stop it.
Trying to
Yes.
correct myself.
Yes, I think the current season of Gotham Knights would have been better as Batwoman season 4. One,
100%.
because of Javicia. Two,
Just introduce Two-Face
because
in that
of
show.
Ryan Leslie. Wait, Ryan Wilder. 3, because of Javicia. 4, I can go on and on and on about this.
Luke Fox.
Well, I mean,
Like it really could have worked.
he's no
Like-
Javicia, but
Just introduce Harvey Dent. Introduce a couple new like
Sure.
vigilantes. and
Harvey
then-
actually would have been like really cool on a Batwoman.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Like he
would've
would have
been
been a
sick,
good
actually.
villain. And imagine if the little shocky thingies didn't work on Marcus. Cause that dude, man, he was the best villain they had on that show. I loved him.
Yeah.
whew, so
He
what
just,
did
he
we
just looked crazy?
Yeah, Ryan and Carrie team up.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Bro,
Or Stephanie Brown, like it would have been. Hey, Darth Bunyan, see me, bro.
hey, I'm not gonna lie. In Xenoverse and in Fighters, and anybody that's playing Dragon Ball Fighters, still, it's not Fighter Z. I hate when people call it that. It's
I don't
just
play the Dragon Ball
Fighters.
games.
But I'm just gonna let y'all know now. I finally paid for the DLC, and I got like Ultra Instinct Goku. That is such a broken character. It's like this is
It's
the
completely
character is so OP
unrealistic,
for no
unrealistic.
reason.
He's depowered so bad.
No, but he's still like it's still cold. Like the character is like I'm saying it's broken because it's so easy to win.
Yeah.
It's that okay, so they're actually making it realistic.
Yes,
Yes.
like in both games, in Fighters and in Xenoverse, like it's so easy to win with him. Wee. Can you make him
action
do a little
figures.
dancey dance? But guys, I think we covered all topics.
Power Rangers.
Oh crap. Before we go beyond the mysterious beyond,
Beyond Ultra. Oh, that was My Hero Academia.
you should probably calm down a little bit. That was a little
Yeah,
bit
he was a little hype.
yeah.
Yeah, because I literally am excited for season 7 of My Hero Academia.
Yeah. I'm
But
ready.
I am too when I watch it for the first time ever in life. Oh, first of all, we did not cover this last week. I have seen the trailer for the Marvels. I don't care what any of the incels say.
Looks so much fun.
That movie looks fun as hell. I'm really excited. I can't wait.
Kamala
Oh.
Khan is going to steal the entire movie.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. I'm so
And
excited.
the way that they're learning like how to use their powers in tandem, so and like keep attacking.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this film. Like they look like they had people talking about they hated working with each other.
Oh, they
You
did.
can't tell.
They all was hanging out. Like what? What?
Yeah.
Okay. People just make up anything.
And my whole thing with that is, you guys hate seeing females that bad,
Right.
but you claim that you have girlfriends and whatnot. It's weird.
they're all
Like
single.
stop hating. Like let them get their shine. I
Yeah.
am going to like seeing Kamala Khan finally with her idol, and we're seeing more of Monica. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait till this film comes out. I am glad that they pushed it back so they could polish it a little bit more, do a little bit more finishing touches on it. I think this is going to be a great movie in 2038. I hope it does well at the box office. Honestly, I'm not expecting it to do like juggernaut in-game numbers because you know how people are. People are still going to go hate watch it. People are going to drop hate reviews. But I'm letting you guys know right here, we're going to do a whole review stream on it because, yeah, the movie deserves the support, and I honestly think it's going to be a great film. I think it's going to be a
Miss
great film.
Marvel.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
making great decisions on it. So
So on 3D followed. No
Uh,
shout out.
no, on Josh Darby just follow me on 3D is the Twitch thing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's owning 3D, but he's owning Blurry.
But Josh Darby just gave me a follow on Twitch. I'm gonna get my Twitch back up and running. I'm still trying to figure out. Last time I went live on Twitch, my mic, and I tried to do it from OBS. My mic didn't pick up.
Did you like
So-
did you go back into the settings and try to do it?
Yeah, it still
Oh,
it
dang.
didn't pick up. It was just picking up like my computer audio for some reason. So I may just do. I kind of figured out a cheat to do it on here without having to pay for the like the extra window, like pay for the extra camera. All you do is you go open up another StreamYard tab, pull up your camera and stuff in there, and then do screen share, like do present, and then you pull up the other tab and just blow up your camera.
Really? You going to set dynamite to your camera? Blow it up?
I agree with Darth Bunyan.
There's actually less plot holes in Power Rangers than
Speaking of Teen Wolf, Tyler Posey did like hint at some more Teen Wolf
Yeah,
stuff.
I saw that.
He posted that like that he was having a meeting with Paramount.
Yeah.
So
Which Jeff Davis taking a break for a little bit, so
no, he's not, because he still got to worry about whatchamacallit, Wolfpack.
that's if it's getting renewed.
It is.
I
They're
just
already
heard
talking-
I just heard it was just in talks.
They're already talking to Sarah Michelle Gellar, but that did numbers for Paramount Plus.
Oh yeah, well,
They're not going to cancel Paramount Plus. Have you heard of anything being canceled at Paramount Plus? I have
Halo
not.
get canceled.
No,
Oh, it's still going on.
I think so.
That
They
shit was
need
bad,
content, so
and nothing actually gets canceled. It gets concluded on Paramount Plus.
I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
conclude you, sir.
It comes to a conclusion. That's the term of canceled.
9 hours ago, Halo Season 2 it was renewed in March of 2022.
It was
I didn't
renewed
even-
on the first episode.
I didn't even watch it. I'm gonna be completely honest.
But
I haven't seen that.
Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, middle-aged adults with attitude.
I was okay.
I loved it. And
Yes.
first
Midlife
of all,
Crisis Power
I
Rangers.
did not expect them to blow Trini up. I was okay with them throwing her off a
Dude.
cliff, but to literally blow
when
her
that
up.
happened, I was like, "Yo, they just blew up Trini."
And for hey, you notice Netflix said we're done. Like we're done saying destroy. Like
They said kill
kill. Yeah.
all throughout this joint. I was like,
and
okay.
the fact that they were trying to come up with an excuse to tell men, like maybe we could tell she died in a car accident. She's still gonna be looking for a body.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't there now.
And they actually said murder, I believe.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
she walked in on when Billy was like, "How are we going to tell that Rita murdered her?"
Yeah.
that whole scene was like very matured, feeling.
Forced.
Yeah.
like this whole anniversary special. Like it had some of the camp of the '90s show, but like it was a little bit more mature than
Dark.
usual.
First
Yeah,
of all,
I was okay with it. I was happy.
I
'Cause
don't think Rocky was actually in his suit. I think everybody else was, but Rocky outside the suit kind of looks like
Dude,
Jason,
he
like,
is
kinda
big,
like
dude.
big. But when he had the suit on, he
I
wasn't.
did-
So I'm like, did you use a body double?
Yes.
I want to be like, he his powers literally shrunk him. Like
James Gunn, I'm honored by your presence. But
You shot the gun on that one.
It was still it was still fun, but you could tell like they still fight like they learned karate in the 90s as compared to like the fast-paced action of like Power Rangers of the 2000s.
No, it was
And
fast
I
in the
like that.
'90s. It was fast in the 90s.
No,
not the first team, but when you watch like Rocky, when Rocky, Adam, and Aisha came in, the fight scenes were like a lot more fast movement.
I think Bruno is going to steal the spotlight with Lex.
No, I don't think he's becoming pointless filler. I think that Lex is going. I'm keeping my expectations high, because Bruno has beef with Lex in the first place. So I honestly think that Bruno's still the main big bad. Lex is just another antagonizing force.
He's going to be like Penguin from like the Batman, right? Like he's there, he's causing trouble, but he's not the big bad.
But yeah, I thought like the fight scene, they weren't as fast as like Ninja Storm and the newer seasons. But what I did love is that they're keeping the theory of the morphing grid and having other Rangers out there. It hurt my soul to see that Rita captured one of the best White Rangers ever. Ain't no way Trent got captured. I refute.
Trent, that's right. I'm sorry.
He got captured in the last special.
That's true.
He got captured back to back. I was like, why they keep doing him like this?
His old age. He got slow in his old age.
Dude, but Connor though, you got
and Connor got captured.
Connor got slow and was focused on soccer, but you didn't get Trent or Kira. Okay,
it makes sense.
And you don't think they were wondering like, where's Dr. O? Oh, he put on the green suit and went with his old team. Like that's hilarious. Like Dr. Oliver said. Dr. Oliver said, "You know what, guys? I'm running with my old team now.
I mean, they're adults.
Black Ranger all the time."
Sense.
True.
It makes sense for Trent to be captured in the last special because Tommy gave him another chance when he went bad.
Oh no, I agree with that one. That one made sense, but him getting captured again, I was just like, nah, not even by Rita.
This one has to be summed up to old age, slow.
Yeah.
Now Beast Morphers, I get Devin being captured because Devin doesn't morph like that no more because he's the like he runs Grid Battle Force now. So Rita probably literally caught him off guard.
Yeah.
But Ravi and Nate, well, Nate I understand getting captured too. But why did
all the like males get caught from the teams though?
Leo and Kai got caught.
Leo, Kai, and the Green Ranger got caught.
Yep, that's funny.
The Phantom Ranger was caught.
How did the Phantom Ranger get caught?
I was like, what? He got turned invisible and stuff.
How did Tommy get? Well, okay, he did get.
We
caught,
saw
they caught. They got froze.
Tommy didn't escape
because Tommy's not in the suit. Duh.
Yeah. Because if he was in the suit, daggone well he wouldn't get caught.
They had a reason to do that. Oh, Kevin Feige is also here. I'm so honored. What did we do to deserve this?
At least this is a nice way of trolling.
Can I get a special presentation, Kevin? Please.
Can we have the entire MCU slate for season phase 6?
Can we get the Fantastic Forecasting?
Hey.
Please, bro, I'm tired of all the fan castings. It's been like 3 years.
So do y'all think they're gonna continue to do specials
Mr.
now?
Fantastic is for Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
I think David Yost. The only problem I had with the special, it did feel a little quick.
That is $1 million question.
Like it went past really quick. I was
it felt like a part 1 kind of, right?
No, I don't think Todd Helbing.
He originally wanted to do like an 8-episode like miniseries thing. But could only get the special.
Cool.
I think
because it was too many Rangers that got caught to like not have other Rangers show up. Like Ashley got caught, like that's Andros' girl. He would have shown up. I'd have shown up for my girl.
No, I find it hilarious. You know that they were actually gonna have Tommy and Kat like be divorced and estranged in this.
Why?
I'm glad they didn't. I don't know.
But like that would have been stupid. Sure, Mr. Oh my god.
I'm down. I like it.
Dude, I would not go see this movie.
I'm told.
I can didn't see that because he did that whole
I do not want to
lip sync
see. I
battle
do
with
not
his
want to
own
see.
Zendaya.
I don't want to see Tom Holland in the blonde wig, bro. No, I'm good.
But I
He
don't.
was in the
I,
Black Rihanna rig.
before we
Oh, yeah, that's
before we
true.
hop out of here, because it's 7 o'clock my time now. We've done almost about to hit the 2 hour mark. I don't. Who's saying that he's copying Daredevil season 3? Yeah, I don't see that, and for the simple
Why?
fact
Because
that
it's
he's
awesome.
not the lone showrunner anymore. So who's to say that half of this stuff is even all of his idea alone? And you put
Yeah.
another one, Miss John Cryer, I'm not feeling the new Lex. He feels like this
I
world
haven't seen him
is
yet.
it's a darker, grittier world.
I mean, he
Lex
was in
Luthor
one
always has
trailer.
he always has a commanding presence though.
Yeah, and John Cryer
Titus
was
Welliver's Lex is literally Kingpin size.
Yeah.
Like we've never seen like that Lex. That was a beefy Lex. Like that was a quarter pounder and cheese Lex. like that like we saw Lex's tummy like just there. Like I'm like bro like I always
He's-
say wait before you think about it. That Lex was like what 70 something.
Yeah.
Wait before you cast your
Finally,
stones,
you
guys.
have a W, man, Ada. You have a W.
He's also been in
I
prison
mean,
for like 20 years. Like
I
he's not a
agree,
beat
yeah.
up.
He's been like for 2 decades. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure he was running that prison by now. Like, well, I appreciate that, Kevin Feige. I appreciate that. But I owe it all to Eric. He's the one that gave me the confidence to start doing this. Just to get out here because I hated talking on camera. I hated it with a passion. So yeah, he gave me the confidence. He gave me the platform to do it.
I like the second part. Going back to
James
the
gonna say
party.
Andy is the paging. Everybody keep Andy. Andy is dealing with some family stuff right now. So if you pray, just send out some good vibes to him.
He'll be back, but he's not the co-host though.
Yeah, he's busy. Andy's never been the co-host. He's just a good friend that pops in and shares what he knows. And
he crosses over with the endless multiverse.
Taj reacts is just holding his sword, like.
Yeah, man.
He's holding his spot. Once Andy comes back, bye, Taj.
Never.
No
I was answering texts. I was just sitting in like one spot.
But
my food upstairs,
guys,
so that's why I'm about to,
Yeah, I'm about to go eat too because my pizza just got here. But guys, we're
Can I
about
have
to.
some?
We're sure if you drive to Indiana. I'm not guaranteeing it will be here when you get here. But guys, we will be back. We will be back next week. I'm not even giving a set schedule for my reviews. You'll just know when they pop up. This is gonna be a long week. This is gonna be a long week. But yeah, just keep an eye out for all of that. I will keep you posted on how we're gonna handle the CinemaCon coverage. But we're gonna do something for it. This is a big week, guys, as far as Arrowverse and finding out what's gonna happen with Superman and Lois potentially, all of that stuff. This is a big week, so everybody keep hope alive. Thanks to my guest host and 3Dubs with his Superman hat and his creepy kitchen, and Taj with his sword, and Darren and his luxurious hair, and his dry erase boards that look like they've never been written on a day in their life. But guys, we'll catch you next time. Like, share, and subscribe.
Bye-bye!
Oi.
Oh!
PG listeners.
Did you end it yet?
No.
Oh,
No.
I'm thinking we're still waiting for it to end.
Bye-bye. Stop moaning.
Are we? Am I supposed to end it now? Are we ending it now?
Yes.